Good day, everyone. Today we are going to learn about the coming of the human beings. Who remembers what the last mammal was on the timeline of life? How was Earth prepared for this mammal's life? Earth had to cool, and this took a long time. The coral ate the minerals in the murky water. Life diversified and filled the seas. Plants came to live on the land, making soil. Insects came to live on the land, providing food for those that followed. At last, the earth was ready. Only then the human being came. A human similar to you and me. It was certainly a very long time since the beginning of the cooling of the earth until the human being came. You remember that tiny little red strip at the end of the long strip we unrolled? The red strip reminds us that human beings have been on the earth for only a very short time of the earth's history. Today, let's think about the human being for a while and talk about why the human being is so different and special. Humans had brains that could imagine. They could think about many different things. They could feel the rain, the wind, the warming of the sun, the coolness of the night. See a beautiful rainbow and feel scared when it thundered. They began to wonder about all these things because human intelligence always wants to know why things happen. So they made stories to explain what happened to them and told them to each other. This kind of mind that could think about things was special and belonged only to human beings. There is another thing that makes human beings so different from anything else on earth. A human being could love. Humans loved the people in their families and took good care of them. They missed their family and friends when they were away and were pleased to spend more time with each other. But we could also love people who we haven't met. We could love animals and plants and care for them. We can use our hearts to wish that everyone is happy, cared for, safe, that they have enough food to eat and people to look after them. Scientists thought it was our brain that allowed us to love and think. But there might have been something more important. When humans stood up on two legs, their hands were free to hold their babies while working and traveling. Perhaps this helped love to develop. Standing up also freed their hands to touch and hold and examine objects from different perspectives. Perhaps this helped our minds to develop. So humans have three special gifts: the hand to work, the brain to think, and the heart to love. There is something else to think about. When the human being came to live on earth, he or she could do greater things than plants or other animals could do. Each animal and plant was given its own special life. For example, each plant grows to a certain size. Some plants have flowers. Some have cones. Each animal eats what is special to its kind. Some mammals eat grass and some eat meat. Some birds eat fruit and some eat insects. All the birds of the same kind eat the same food, but human beings eat all kinds of different things. What did you all have to eat today? Not only do people eat all kinds of different things, but they lived in different houses. Some lived in brick houses, some in wood houses, some in mud houses. In these houses, there might be glass doors, wooden doors, steel doors, or no doors at all. Just think about all the different kinds of houses you pass on your way to school. How is it that human beings can live in all kinds of different ways? It is because the human being has these special gifts. He has hands which he or she could use to make things with. a mind that can think of solutions to problems, and love that makes us want to do things for others. Human beings walk on two legs so that the hands can be free to make things and hold those they love. Imagine if this were not so. Think how difficult it would be if you had to crawl around and hold a pencil or read a book or dust or do all the things you do every day. The tiny picture at the end of the timeline shows us the short time humankind has been on Earth. Isn't it amazing that in this short time, this kind of life with its special gifts of mind, love, and hands has done and still can do many things? The story of humankind began a long time ago on Earth, and this story is very exciting. There's a lot to find out about humankind and what has been happening since human beings came on Earth. That was a long, long, long time ago. But they were just like you and me. They had a mind, they could love, and they could use their hands. That's all about coming of the human beings.